Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're diving into something, well, it's literally right under your nose, the air inside your home. We're going to look at how clean air ducts can actually make a really big and happy difference for you day to day. And all our interesting facts for this deep dive, they come from an article called Duct Cleaning Services in Port Coquitlam, Your Guide to Cleaner Air. It's from Pacific Blue Mechanical.
Yeah, and our goal for you today is pretty straightforward. We want to help you see why keeping those air ducts clean is, well, super important. Especially if you happen to live somewhere like Port Coquitlam, we'll lay out all the good things that can come from having cleaner air at home.
Okay, let's get into it then. The article, it talks a lot about Port Coquitlam. Is there something special about getting ducts cleaned right there in that specific spot?
That's a great question. What's really interesting is how the article connects clean ducts to, a healthier home in Port Coquitlam. Think about it like this. Over time, your air ducts, hidden away in the walls, they kind of act like collectors. They can trap dust, little bits of pollen floating in, pet hair, maybe even some mold spores. Just, yucky stuff you don't want to breathe.
Right, stuff you don't even see.
Exactly. And this buildup can make the air inside your home feel, well, not so fresh, maybe a bit heavy. So for people living in Port Coquitlam, considering its own unique environment, local air factors, getting those ducts cleaned regularly can really help lower health risks and just make the air better for the whole family. It's sort of tailoring it to where you live.
Okay, that makes sense. So for someone listening who lives there, what are the actual good things, the real benefits they'd see from cleaning their ducts? The article had a great list.
Oh, absolutely. When you look at the bigger picture, the benefits are super clear. It's like giving your home a big breath of fresh air. So first off, you just get better air inside. Cleaner, fresher, it feels better to breathe. Second, you'll likely notice less dust settling everywhere and fewer of those little things floating around that make you sneeze or, make your eyes itchy. Big plus if you have allergies.
Yeah, definitely. And it's more than just feeling better, isn't it?
Yeah.
There are other things too.
Absolutely. Think about your heater and your air conditioner. When the ducts are clogged up, the system has to work much harder to push the air through. It's like trying to breathe through a straw that's partly blocked. It takes more effort, right?
Right.
So clean ducts mean your system doesn't struggle. It runs more easily. And that means it uses less energy.
Which saves money.
Exactly. You could save, like the source mentioned, maybe 10 to 20% on your energy bills. That's pretty significant. Plus, when your heating and cooling system isn't constantly straining, it's probably going to last longer. Fewer breakdowns, maybe delaying a big replacement cost.
That really is like finding money in your couch cushions. Okay, what about just feeling comfortable at home?
Oh, comfort. Yeah, that's a huge one. With clean ducts, the air circulates better, so your home temperature feels more even, fewer hot or cold spots, just more consistently comfortable.
Okay.
And then there's health. You might find you get fewer coughs, fewer sniffles, because there are just fewer irritants blowing around in the air you breathe all day.
That makes sense.
And finally, those kind of stale, musty smells that can sometimes linger in a house? Clean ducts can often help get rid of those too, leaving your home smelling much fresher.
Wow, okay. Now here's something really interesting. I saw the numbers. The article mentioned studies showing duct cleaning can cut down dust and allergens by, up to 30%?
Yeah, that's a pretty big reduction. 30% less of that stuff floating in your air.
That feels significant.
It is. And this kind of loops back to the local question, right?
Yeah.
Why does Port Coquitlam specifically matter? Well, the source points out that local conditions, like, say, the general dust level in your area, or maybe there's a lot of construction going on nearby, kicking up dirt, these things can actually change how often your ducts might need cleaning compared to somewhere else.
Okay, so it's not just one rule for everyone.
Exactly. It's not one size fits all. So for people in Port Coquitlam, thinking about their specific surroundings helps them figure out the best cleaning schedule for their home. It lets you make a smart choice to get the most benefit.
Okay, wrapping this up then. What's the big takeaway for everyone listening? Getting your ducts cleaned, especially thinking about it locally, like in Port Coquitlam. It seems like it's about more than just, having a tidier house.
Oh, definitely. It's really about giving yourself and your family the gift of breathing easier air. It's about potentially saving some money. And fundamentally, it's about making your home a healthier and maybe even happier place to be.
So here's our final thought for you today. Just take a moment and really consider the air you're breathing in your home right now. Knowing all these benefits for health, comfort, even your wallet. What's one small step you might think about taking to make that air just a little bit better?